folks, thanks for joining me today. So today's tutorial is going to be all about the October flower, which is a marigold. Now, I kind of got a little bit ahead of myself and I forgot to press the record button, but this is a large oval stone that I created with the molds from the Happy Dotting Company. I let it dry. I painted it black with 2 coats of DecoArt black. And then I put the oval frame on by using my absolute favorite gold, which is Glorious Gold by DecoArt. Then what I did is I mixed up some Hunter Green by DecoArt and some light green from Craft Smart, and it is a multi-surface paint. And I mixed them together by dipping my brush in the hunter green first, and then just on the edge of it, I dipped in light green. So what it's called is side loading. So you're side loading your brush. So you've got the majority of the color as your main color, but then you just dip the edge or the side of your brush into the lighter color. So then when you start to put the leaves on, the two colors automatically blend together and already give you your light and dark sources. So that's exactly what I'm doing here. And the leaves are a little bit jagged. So I just wiggle my brush and it gives me that jagged look. So, and I just keep after each leaf, I just go and I reload. The odd time I will throw in a little bit of white, so that I can get a little bit of a lighter color. And I just go all the way up the stems that I've put on there. And it turns out really, really pretty. I'm so pleased with these leaves and with the marigold as well. Like it was a very easy thing to do. I love this one stroke painting. I'm far from being an expert in it, but I am loving this journey in doing this technique, and I'm so happy to be able to bring it to you and show you just how easy it is. So I do this for all 5 of those stems that are sticking out, and I just put them on in a star shape. And the marigolds are going to go in the middle and on the top. I do put a lot of different sized marigolds in there, and we do those with one stroke painting as well. So the leaves, I love how they, so you have some darks and you have some lights all on the same stem, and that one at the bottom there. So, okay, we'll start from the beginning. This one here, we put on one little leaf at the very end of the stem, and then we surround it with 2 other leaves on either side that are just slightly bigger. And you just put the paint on your brush, and when you put the brush down onto your rock or your canvas or whatever it is you're painting on, just give it a little bit of a wiggle, and it gives it that jagged look for each of the leaves. And it's okay to go over top of the ones that you've just done, even though they are probably still wet. You're applying this as wet on wet. And that's okay because it gives more of a 3D look, so that when you're painting it, you're painting on the leaves that go over top of each other, and it automatically creates this shadow because you've got a side loaded brush with paint on it. So that's why it turns out looking so beautiful with not a lot of work. So I just, I'm going to keep doing this technique. I'm going to keep trying to hone in on perfection on this, but like I said, it's been a bit of a journey for me, and I'm glad that I used it for these flowers for this series. And at the end of the year, I will be putting these into a playlist so that you'll be able to go and just watch one stroke painting with each of the flowers of the month. So that will be at the end of the year we've only got like 3 more flowers to do. Like, isn't that crazy? I cannot believe that we are in October already. And that also means that I have been busy working on my Halloween series, and I've got some spooky ones already painted, and I can't wait to bring those to you. So stay tuned for that. I've also got another one that I did. It's kind of like native art, and I'm so drawn to native art. The beauty of it and the meaning behind it is just absolutely amazing. So that one, I'm hoping to have it ready to go for next week. And then we're going to jump straight into doing the Halloween ones. And I'm hoping to have those posted at least once every other day so that I can get as much content out to you as soon as I can, so that you guys can get started on doing all of your Halloween rocks. And then the next series after that, I know you probably don't want to hear it, but Christmas is coming. So I will also be doing Christmas rocks, and that will also be a series. So I can't believe how fast this year has gone by. It's just crazy. Like, uh, we're into October already, and um, Halloween is just around the corner, and it's craft show season. So I've been so busy getting all of that stuff ready to go. I did that one that was my outdoor one, the artisan walk. I hope that you took some time and watched that video so you could see just exactly how busy I've been. Because I really have been very, very busy. So I've got an awful lot of stones on the go and in different stages. It's just, yeah, I cannot believe that we are into this already. Kids have already been in school for a month. Like, this is just crazy. I can't believe how quickly the years go. And it's, yeah, it just happens. So in a blink of an eye, we're into October already. So this is, like I said, the October flower, and it's a marigold. And I I was actually surprised. I thought that it would have been like a mum, because I see mums everywhere that you can purchase to decorate your home with. And I always associate mums with fall and Thanksgiving. So in Canada, we celebrate our Thanksgiving in October. And I never really thought of marigolds, but if you plant them, they're blooming now, right? So totally makes sense that this would be the October flower. So I'm really sorry that I've been taking so long on these leaves. I could have edited them out, but I really wanted you to see just how easy it was, and the progression of by putting these on over top of each other and having the different colors really makes them pop. So I decided it was enough. So that was the top leaf that just magically appeared. And now we're going to put in our marigolds. So I'm just using my charcoal pencil, or general charcoal pencil, and I'm just drawing on little circles because that's where I want my marigolds to go. So everything is done in odd numbers when it comes to painting these things. And I'm doing 3 big marigolds, and then I'm going to do 2 little buds, one on each side. And it just centers it so nicely. And basically what I'm doing is I am loading up my paintbrush. Now this is a flat brush that I'm using. And I load it up with apple red. And then on the edge, I dip into moon yellow. Now these are FolkArt multi-surface paints. All the paint colors and the brand names that I use will be listed in the description of every video that I post. So you can follow along with the same colors, or you can use the colors that you have already in your stash. You don't necessarily need to use the same ones that I do. This is just what I had available and what I felt was the colors I wanted to use. So it's just suggestion. Um, so basically what I do is I load up my flat brush, mostly with the apple red, and I do a corner of the brush and I dip it into the moon yellow. And then I do wiggle strokes. I do 3, so 1, 2, 3. And I have the yellow side pointing to the edge of the flower because I want those edges to be brighter, and then it gives you that definition of 3D when you've got the darker color sort of in the middle. So it's sort of bringing it into the center of the flower. So once you've got your first row, I guess, of your wiggly petals, then you go in with using the same technique, the same colors, and the same brush. You just make smaller strokes into the center of the flower. So it overlaps the first row of petals that you've put on, and now you're doing the little petals in the next row. And then I just do a couple of little wiggles in the middle to fill it all in. And that's basically it. And you end up with this beautiful little flower. And because marigolds do grow tight together, you want to have them overlapping. So that's what I did with the first 2. And now I'm working on my third one. My third one is a little bit more red, and that's okay because when the red and the yellow kind of mix together, it creates that rich orange color. And that's exactly what I was trying to go for. And you can play around with the different colors just by using those 2. And it's all about how much you've put on and how much like mixed it is. And don't be afraid to wipe off your brush every once in a while and then go and reload, because your paintbrush will get pretty loaded with color. And then when you apply it, it becomes a little bit muddy. You don't see the difference in the 2 colors that you're using. So I do suggest to clean out your brush. Just use a paper towel. Don't put it into water. Just use a paper towel to get the excess paint off, and then reload and start over again. So that's what I did here by putting on those little buds. And then I'm going to go in with some more of the green. And that green is going to be like the stems for these flowers that are coming out of all of that foliage of the leaves. And I'm using just the same technique as I did with the leaves. I'm dipping into that hunter green, and I'm grabbing a little bit of light green, maybe a little bit of white, just to give it some definition. And I put on 3 strokes. So 1 stroke to the left, 1 to the right, and then 1 into the middle. And then I bring it down to a point. And then it's finished. So I let it dry, give it a coat of resin, and it's beautiful. So there you have it, folks. Life is what you make it. So get creative.